Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to take just a moment to discuss what actually represents bribing dogs when it comes to the dog training world, in terms of using treats, using something to get a dog to respond, to do a sit, down, come and stay, what you typically see in the training environment. But the question is, when does using treats, using something to motivate a dog, when does that become bribery? What actually represents bribery? Well, here's the thing, okay? What represents bribery is a failure to understand what training represents in the first place. Once a relationship problem is already underway between the dog and owner. And how you want to think about this, it's no different based again on dogs as social animals, based on your role in the relationship, based on how dogs connect in beyond just responses, is just consider, again, that's why I use the parenting example so often, consider the parenting example. Once a child has become selfish, okay, and you're experiencing a relationship problem as a parent, and from that moment, okay, of experiencing a relationship problem, getting a child to perform certain good responses, say something that they want, could be a brand new Xbox game, and so sure, you can you can encourage, you can motivate, okay, a selfish child to pick up their toys. In fact, you can highly motivate them, okay, but ask the question, is that really all that it's about at that point in time? Is it just about superficial response, or is there more happening? Is it about relationship, your role, how you're interacting with your child, certain expectations, structure, how you're engaging the child, all of that, and that's again just consider that when you see, in terms of dogs as social animals, dogs can again look fantastic moving around the training environment, but then the relationship isn't actually getting any better. You go back to your home, only discover you're still dealing with a relationship problem. This happens all the time. So again, the answer is once a relationship problem is underway. And the thing to consider is that the majority of trainers out there do not look at training that way. They don't connect the dot in terms of behavioral issues representing a relationship problem. They're not dialed in that way. They don't connect the dots that way. And this is why so many dogs get blamed, okay, when the relationship doesn't get better. So again, I encourage you to check out my website. Lots of great information. This is a one-of-a-kind system. This follows a path of approaching training for what it truly represents, a intervention by way of a intentional interaction-based approach. Thanks for watching.